All right, let's do this. Stay with me. Let's do this together. We have a set here. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're giving these 6 numbers. These are all mixed numbers because you can see that there is a whole here, then there's a decimal, whole decimal. And something very tricky about this is they are all 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. These are the kind of questions you will see. For those of us who will sit for entrance exams, ascending and descending order, they will they want to trick you with this. But like I said in my previous video, to crack this, you need the knowledge of place value. You need to understand the place value of decimal numbers. Once you get the place value, you understand the 10th house, the 100th, the 1000th, and you know which is bigger than which. You're good. So the first thing I would do would be notice that this number here, I have 3 decimal places here. I have just 1 decimal place here. I have 3 decimal places here. 2 decimal places, 2 decimal places, 2 decimal places. The largest decimal place is 3, 3, 3. So these ones with 1 and 2 decimal places, I'll make it uniform so that we all have 3 decimal places. That's the first step. Okay, so let's do this together. This is 7.703, 3 decimal places. And this is 7.7 initially, but I want to bring it to 3 decimal places, so I'll just give it 2 zeros. Don't worry, I've not changed the question. Somebody will not go and say this is 7.700. Please, this is 7.700. All right, and this is 7.651, 3 decimal places. You can see 1, 2, 3 positions after the decimal point. 1, 2, 3 after the decimal point. 1, 2, 3 after the decimal point. See where I am. All right, next we have this. I have 7.65, but because there are 2 DPs here, I'll just add a 0 so that it will be uniform. Then this, I have 7.61. I'll just add 1 0 more, 3 decimal places, and I have 7.73 and 1 more 0. So I have made everything uniform. 3 decimal places for all. What is this? Which one is the smallest number here? See, this is 7. 7 whole, 7 whole, 7 whole, 7 whole, 7 whole, and 7 whole. So all the wholes, that is the units, all the same. That means I'll have to look at the decimal notation, the numbers after the decimal point. Notice that I have 7 here. This is the 10th. I have 7 here. This 10th for this second number is also 7. But the 10th here is 6. The 10th here is 6. The 10th here is 6. So it means the smallest number should be any of these. So I'm going to zoom my attention to this, this, and this. Stay with me. So if the 10th is 6 here, the 10th is 6 here, and the 10th is 6 here. 6, 6, 6, all same. I'll move to the 100th. Look at this 100th. The 100th is 5 here. The 100th is 5 here. And the 100th is 1. And you know, because they are all 100th, 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 1 is smaller than 500th. 100th is smaller than 500th. So this 100th here, this is going to be the smallest number. We've seen our small here. So send it home rejoicing. Smallest decimal, smallest number. So that means if I'm going in ascending order, just stay with me, stay with me. If I'm going in ascending order, it means 7 point. Notice this 7.610. I just added this 0 here. Initially, it's just 7.61. Correct to 2 decimal places. So this is 7.61. That's the smallest number. The next is this. Look this way. You can see 7.651. Remember, we said the smallest number then will be between this 1 to 3. So our attention will still be zoomed to this. I'm still looking at this. So this is 6 for the 100th, 6 for the 10th, 6 for the 10th, 5 for the 100th, 5 for the 100th. Now, look at the 1000th. This is 1 for the 1000th and 0 for the 1000th. Of course, 0,000 is smaller than 1,000. All right, so that means this will be, the next is this. Good. So what I have here is, see this number here, this is it here, 7.65. Just stay with me. So this is 7.65. So I've identified this as the smallest, this as the second to smallest, and the third to the smallest is going to be this. Remember, aha! So this is 7.651. Okay, I'm crossing this. What am I left with? I'm left with 1, 2, 3. The unit is 7, the whole number, 7, 7. So they are all same, whole number. Now the 10th, this is 7 for the 10th, 7 for the 10th, 7 for the 10th. That means I'll look at the 100th. 0 for the 100th here. Look at this. This is also 0 for the 100th. And this is 3 for the 100th. So this one is obviously not this next. So here that I have 7 for the 10th, 0 for the 100th. I have 7 for the 10th and still 0 for the 100th. Now look at the 1000th. 0 for the 1000th and 3 for the 1000th. This 1000 that is 0, of course, is smaller than this one. So that means I'm going to work with 7.7, which is this one. Then I'm left with, I'm done with this. Then I'm left with this. And I'm left with this. 7 for the 10th. 7 for the 10th. 0 for the 100th. 3 for the 100th. So of course, the next to smallest is 7.703. And the largest, the biggest number here is 7.73. This is arranging this number in ascending order, going from the smallest to the largest. But if I want to descend, I'm going to move from the largest to the smallest. And what do I do? 7.73, 7.703, 7.7, 7.651, 7.65, 7.61. This is me descending. So it's easy. Yeah? The point is arrange digits according to their place value. Once you understand the place value arrangement of decimals, you will take advantage of that knowledge of place value that you understand to arrange. Look at the numbers. If the 10th house all have the same number, leave the 10th and go to the 100th. Look at the position, look at the number under the 100th. Compare it with the other numbers under the same 100th. That is how you will know which one is smaller than which and which one is greater than which. If you have questions, don't be shy. If you cannot meet me in the comment section, because of course that's a public place, just come to my DM. Don't worry, this page is dedicated to the public. So come to my DMs. Once I see your message, I'll respond. To those of you who have reached out to me personally, I want to say a shout out to you. I want to appreciate you all. I got messages from people from Uganda, Malawi, I think is it New Zealand or where? I was so pleased, like this page has got the algorithm has pushed it to that way. I felt so good, so I'm very impressed. please, like I will always encourage and plead, if I'm to use that term, just subscribe. If you see me on YouTube, subscribe. Science Triology is my YouTube handle. If you see me here, Facebook, follow the page. If you meet me on Instagram, the Black app, just follow, like the page as well. That way, you will encourage me to continue to do more, and a lot of persons will be emancipated. Thank you so much, and continue to work hard.